Hey guys, it's Jacqueline with Stage Right Secrets. I'm here with Smallpools. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Happy first day of tour.
Thank you.
So you have a new album out we need to talk about though. That's pretty amazing. First of all, I love the track listing, the order of it. Who came up with that and how long did it take you guys?
The track listing, what about it brings you joy?
I liked how it flowed, and specifically I like the first song and the ending.
So the actual order of the songs. Interesting. How do we do that? How do we define that?
I don't want to take credit for it, but I feel like I'm the guy who cares about that the most. I feel like I'm pitching different track listings, but I think this one we all just kind of agreed upon. Like, this feels like a nice transition of moods and vibes and.
Yeah, an ebb and flow. Is that the thing that they try and do?
Who is it?
Ebb and flow.
Flow? Yeah.
My friend Ebb is married to Flo.
Oh, I get
It's
it.
a term.
I don't know what it is.
So off the album, what happens if you guys don't decide on a song that makes the cut or not?
One more time. What happens if we don't decide on a song?
Wow, it's been a day already. What happens if you guys all don't agree on a song, if it makes the cut or not?
I don't think that's ever an issue. I think the only issue is deciding if we want to take songs to the finish line, because usually once songs get to the finish line, we all agree that it's there and it's worth being in the world. But there's a lot of songs that get to 40 to 80%, and then it's like that's the battle to be like, I really want to finish this one. It's like, no, I don't want to, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we have so many songs that aren't finished, and I feel like sometimes if you have one song that kind of sounds like this, like that kind of might take up the space that like this other song would maybe exist in. So I think for this EP or album, it's 5 songs, so I think we kind of agreed on like the first couple songs, and that kind of helped us make a decision on some of the other ones. So there's a lot of other songs that I'm really excited about that I think will be coming soon that just didn't really fit on this one.
And I loved your lyric video for $1 Million. Whose idea was that? With the game show.
I guess that was
That was
mine.
actually Mike's.
Really?
That's Mike's idea.
Do you guys each have a favorite game show?
No, I just think game shows were a lot cooler back then. Like, there were weird concepts and weird, I think a lot more interesting game shows in general.
I'm a classic Wheel of Fortune guy, personally.
Alright. Do you think you could win $1 million on there?
Probably. I mean, you have to pick the right bonus card at the end, but I've definitely guessed a bonus round with like only an N in there, and I impressed my whole family. So
Nice, nice, dude.
come on, Pat. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, are you guys good at any games?
Anything?
Game show?
You good at anything?
I don't think so, honestly.
I mean, Jeopardy's hard usually.
I like that game. What's the one that Alec Baldwin hosts now that I think was like an old show, but they kind of revived? It's like the match game or something
yeah.
like that.
Gotcha.
That one's kind of fun. I feel like
I mean, Price is Right's always a classic, but you can't be good at that. You just hope you know what the retail value of all these items are. That's all you can hope for.
You can't beat Bob Barker. Also, that was like.
True.
I still don't think those shoes are filled correctly.
Well, going back to the EP, what song do you guys create first, and tell me what the process was like for you guys?
What was the first song was Centerfold. We did that with a guy named Frederick Toe, a Danish man with a big beard.
Glorious beard.
He is a producer. We almost canceled too. We were bummed out. We'd done a couple sessions that weren't good, and we were just like, another session. But thank goodness we went in there because we wrote a lot of cool things. One of them was Centerfold. That was the first one we did. Yeah, we have a lot of rocky, alternative sounding stuff. Rocky Balboa, rock-ish sounding stuff with him. He's got this cool grit and grime to his production, and we did Run with the Bulls with him too. That was a little track we did before the EP. But there's a few other jams with him that are waiting in the wings, and then that was the first one. Was there a B part to this section?
Well, I guess $1 Million was the second one. I don't remember.
It's all a blur. We had a lot of mood swings, a lot of change of hearts, and just a lot of different songs. All 5 songs are from 5 different producers, just different areas of LA, just kicking around, meeting new friends and writing with them. And these are just the 5 jams that we finished, that we agreed to finish.
And how do you guys choose what producer to work with?
I don't know. Some we just get set up with because I don't know, I guess our people talk to their people. Or a lot of these ones were just like we met at parties, and you know, the classic Hollywood dialogue is, hey, let's write together or let's hang out later, and you just have a strange phone number in your phone for years and it never happens. But a few of these we actually pursued and took to the finish line, so it was cool. It was just like friends we met, and then, you know, a few days later we're in a room doing something dope.
Cool. And I know you guys had an EP release show. Have you played all the songs live then?
At this point, we have.
At this point, we played every song live. Not on this tour because we only have a limited set.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And how do you guys create a set list for when you guys are the openers? And you guys have a lot of material to work with.
That's Mike again a lot.
Yeah.
Of the time. We'll get 2 a.m. group text about, this is the set list, guys. I know it. And this is definitely it.
No, I say this is a tentative set list idea, and then we talk about it. I don't know. Sean has a lot of ideas too, with like what could be like a cool moment, or, you know, we like to, like on this tour we're the support band, so it's kind of fun to throw on some covers sometimes, or little covers, like snippets at least, like not like a full 4-minute cover, but, you know, little random things, and just building interesting moments. So if we're on tour with Mr. Wives right now, so if someone is just going that knows Mr. Wives and has never heard us, they might leave being like, oh wow, that thing really grabbed my attention that this band did.
Yeah.
I guess it's all about just keeping it interesting and keeping the set like, yeah, lots of moments, interesting moments, keeping people's attention.
I guess trying to put yourself in the spectator's point of view, like what would you want to see out of a band that you never heard before, or what would you want to see out of a band that's your favorite band, or you know what I mean? I just got to keep that all into consideration and build accordingly.
So we actually have a couple fan questions for you. One of them wants to know, you guys have toured quite extensively. Do you have a favorite souvenir you picked up from the road?
Souvenir.
From a fan?
It could be from a fan, or it could be from a city, just finding something cool.
Trying to think.
There's so much stuff. I can't think of anything right now.
Well, apparently we just adopted a whale up there.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of interesting. You can grab that frame on top of the laptop.
Oh my gosh!
So,
Really adopted a whale, guys.
yeah, I guess we not own, because I don't want to own this creature, but his name's Deadhead, and we adopted him for a year, whatever that means, whatever that entails. This adoption promotes the conservation and understanding of orcas in the wild. So that's an interesting one.
So we got that today.
So they're going to be swimming with Free Willy, basically, and taking care of him and feeding him.
That's me on his back, actually.
Oh, you look familiar. So, another
First
thing.
aid kit was cool.
Oh yeah, we
Talk
got a
about
first aid
that.
kit. Yeah, some of our greatest fans, they all got together on Twitter or some social media platform, and they got us a first aid kit. And it's probably 2 years old now, but we
Still use those
it,
Band-Aids.
Yeah, very, very nice of them.
Very cool. And one of your fans also wanted to know, besides your own music, you also contributed to the Chainsmokers album. So how did that come about?
It started in an Airbnb between apartments. We just kind of had like a little lick and a vocal melody, and then we wrote our own kind of like swingy retro song around it. We took that into our producers for a day to kind of mess around with, but they didn't really like most of it, but they liked this one little piece, the da 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 da. So we brought a whole new song around that, and we couldn't quite get it to the finish line of what we'd be happy with, and we happened to be, we were friendly with the Chainsmokers camp from a long time ago when they did a remix of ours. So we sent it over to them and say, what do you guys think of this? And they liked where it was, and then they took it to the next level and put their twist on it. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
it was kind of like a, chain reaction of collaborations.
Very cool. So thank you so much for sitting down with us. Obviously, check them out on the road right now. And if you want to plug in all of your social media so everyone can find you and stalk you guys.
Yeah, blank.com/smallpools will get you somewhere.
Always /small.
Yeah.
Thing.
Anything /Smallpools.
Slash it.
Stream it, slash it, bop it.
Twist it.
Next time.
We'll play.
All right. So we actually have a